Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Reuniting the Homeless with their loved ones and helping homeless people that are in need. And today I am in Las Vegas and I'm talking to a man that's very interesting, and I want you to listen to him, and he's gonna introduce himself and tell you a story, and we're gonna go from there. And what's your name, my friend?
Stu.
Go ahead, you're talking to
Yeah,
your mic.
Stu.
Where you from, Stu?
Originally Trinidad.
Stu is from Trinidad. Let me ask you, Stu, how did you get down here to Las Vegas?
Wow, that's a nice one. By way of Canada, by way of New York, and
Really?
Vegas, because of the weather. Actually, I hate winters.
So you,
New York, when I was in New York, we had a massive storm. And that was it. And I looked for a warm place to live. This is it.
so how was it in Trinidad?
Pretty good. Good to have grown up in a country like that. Right now I wouldn't be here for nothing.
Oh,
Which is not cool to say. But
wow.
it's what it is.
That's what it is. So you made it from Trinidad to New York, you say was your first stop?
But before that I was in Canada. And then,
In Canada, okay.
and
Let me, I didn't mean to cut you off.
then
In Canada, was you homeless in Canada?
I was
How was it in Canada?
studying and all that. Now, that was young, and all that was not in the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Homelessness and having a taste of homelessness only came about in Vegas.
Oh,
All
you,
before it didn't. It
oh,
could not have happened anywhere else in the world.
oh,
I had to come to Vegas to face certain things. And today I can tell you that what I had to face was one, myself, and two, the reality of who I am and what I am and my purpose in this world, which is a spiritual pathway, strictly. And so I don't look at homelessness in my case as when I
This
was
is-
going through it.
this is very important. So hold that mic close to you, because my listeners are very interested in this. Go ahead.
I don't view homelessness in my case as anything that is that bad, because it exposed me to one, being able to survive, two, being able to deal with people, and three, being able to deal with myself and my feelings. My feelings caused me to go through the homeless experience. And I had to do it. I had to go through lack and limitation and everything that came with that to be able to understand the real reality of it. And today, what I do is that I am out here, and my purpose of being out here is to help people. Feed them, clothe them, advise them, guide them. I'm 71 years old. I'll be 72 next month. I have done it over and over again, up and down the ladder of life. Made it, lost it, made it, lost it. Now I don't even care about money and all that luxuries and all this. I don't care about it. But we need it, so I know that I have to be in a position to afford certain things. But I think that what the homeless really need, you see, a lot of the homeless are drug addicts. And it's because of their depressions. A lot of them are disturbed. And one thing I realized with the psychiatric profession is that they don't understand. They try to solve the problem there, but they don't go back to where the problem first started and come forward. That's the only way to solve it. The drug deal is until a person has reached to that point where they really want to stop, they ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Moving them away, putting them in an institution for a period of time, yeah, they stay away from that period of time. When they walk out, the first negative thing that happens to them, they jump right out. I'm not a drug. I smoke weed. I've always done that. I used to drink. 5 years ago, I made the decision that I will never drink again. And since that day to now, I have never felt further. And I have drank for 50 something years. So It was one of the main problems in my face. And now that I've stopped that, I feel a lot better. I watch everybody else on all the stuff that they're doing and why they're doing it. Most of the people were disturbed. They had bad experiences in their lives that wasn't dealt with. It's good supplying the homeless with the things they need: food, clothing, shelter, medical. But what is the great saying that it is better to teach a person to fish rather than just provide them with fishes? And I think there are a lot of things that the system could do instead of wasting a whole bunch of money in what they're doing now by helping a lot of these people to get back on track, to get into a position where they feel that sense of responsibility. You see it with a lot of them that they offer to do things like the different charitable churches. So I think that if they get an opportunity to utilize sometimes the talent, a lot of people out here are rather skilled people. It so happened that something along the way took care of it and destroyed it. I don't know, I was lucky that I had a spiritual pathway in which to be able to be aware of my problems and to be able to put the solutions to it. And today, I tell people, I go to the extremes to live my life beyond reproach. And a lot of people tell me that I was trying to be perfect. Yeah, why not? We were not meant to not be perfect. Son?
Right.
So why can't we be? Why should we be on the pathway of dishonesty, lying, everything? Why? Most of the time it's because we don't have the right knowledge, we're not confident in ourselves. But I don't know, I believe that a lot of the problems right now, they're not solvable.
They're not solvable?
Yeah, we don't have time for that now. Too many things happening in the world that is pointing the world in a direction. And that direction, I believe firmly that it was predicted. Revelations predicted this stuff. If you look at the different things happening all over the world, you can literally see a connection to spiritual insight. And I don't really look at books like the Bible, I don't look at Christian, but there are certain parts of it that is truth. Certain parts of Revelation is the truth. We see it happen. So I don't think that a lot of the things that we are attempting to do now, which are righteous, which are good, which are probably full of love, it's too late.
It's too late.
I think people need to be pacified, right? So that they will be contented and they can live, not luxuriously, but live, just basically, and enjoy themselves as much as possible. Some in a clean way. Those who are on a pathway like me, keep opening your heart to unadulterated, uninhibited, unconditional love. Because that is your creative connection to your source. And if you do that, then I think everything will be right for you. But if you don't, no Christ. That's it. People need to, open your heart to people. One thing I don't like is that people make a grand deal of the things they want to do for the homeless, the poor, the needy. And it's for show. You see it. I mean, with the churches, very few of them are not, they getting paid for that. The federal government paying them. So we have to question whether it is art or if it is monetary. individuals that do it, they get paid too. Everything has a bottom line amount. Very few give from the heart. And you see it. If you plan this big stuff for the homeless, I look at that and say, you have a reason to do that. But if you just pop up and you watch a person and you figure that that person needs something and you go and deal with that person, and don't ask him, are you hungry? Come on, you're embarrassing the person. Buy food and give it to them. They're hungry.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand.
Give them a couple bucks
Uh-huh.
because they need to buy something to drink. You understand? Things like that. So make your acts of the heart. A-R-G. Arc. And acts of random.
Acts of random kindness.
That is it.
Amazing.
We allow too many stupid things to get in the way. We allow ourselves to be programmed by the ideas and the thoughts and the interpretations of others. Humanity needs to sit down and start thinking. They need to be in touch with the man and the woman in the mirror and be on the same page. If you don't, so you have a price to pay.
Wow, that is amazing. We're in Las Vegas, and we've just learned something else. From you. Where are you at? Where are you from again?
Trinidad.
From Trinidad. And we all must strive to be perfect.